Hello, guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid, my DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, according to reports, Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe are closing in on an agreement over his image rights, which appear to be the last holding factors to a total agreement and a public announcement about the Frenchman joining Real Madrid. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we move forward, and shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda as Sevilla defender Juan Luis Sanchez talks Real Madrid links, also discusses Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo ahead of La Liga clash, as he claimed Real Madrid is the biggest club in Spain. We are also going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we move forward, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our next update. Kylian Mbappe's transfer to Real Madrid is all but imminent, and the only thing that remains to be signed is the image rights agreement. Interestingly enough, Spanish publication AS has reported that this deal between the Frenchman and Real Madrid is very close to being agreed upon, and even the final agreement is definitive. It has been quoted earlier that the record European champions do not want to break their wage barrier, meaning that the 25 years old will be on the same pay scale as Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. at the club. Since the Galactico era at Madrid, the tradition has been to evenly split the player's image rights in a 50-50 between the club and the player. The principle laid the groundwork for the Galactico era back then, which was fueled by the financial success of iconic players like Luis Figo, Ronaldo, David Beckham, and Zinedine Zidane. This arrangement was later disrupted by the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo in 2009, and Madrid, for their part, were forced to kneel owing his salary. This is where the deal between Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe is slowing. The ongoing negotiation is revolving around the distribution of these image rights, making the final point of contention in their discussion. While the completion of this deal is imminent, it is believed that the current discussion revolves around the fact that Mbappe will have 80% of his right, while the remaining 20% will be allocated to Real Madrid. At present, Mbappe has 100% of its image right, and for that reason, he is pocketing 20 million euros per year from advertising alone. At Madrid, though, even if he shares his quota, this figure will soar significantly, propelling him to a glorified global stature. Right now, Mbappe has three big sponsors: Nike, Hublot, and Oakley. If he joins Real Madrid, his popularity will have no bounds. It means a lot of money for Madrid, and Mbappe will be like a gold mine for them. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda as Sevilla defender talks Real Madrid links Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo ahead of La Liga clash as he claims Real Madrid is the biggest club in Spain. Sevilla's 20-year-old fullback João Sanchez has flirted with the possibility of moving to Real Madrid by saying that the record European champions are the biggest club in Spain and one of the biggest in the world. João was linked with a move to the Santiago Bernabeu throughout the January transfer window as they looked at him as a potential heir to Daniel Carvajal back then. Upon realizing his release clause was worth 20 million euros, Madrid decided to end their pursuit for the youngster. Interestingly enough, João's comment on Real Madrid have come days before his side traveled to the Spanish capital to take on Los Blancos in a La Liga contest on Sunday, February the 25th. Real Madrid are the biggest club in Spain, or one of the biggest. I think they have the most complete squad in the world. If some get injured, others come in and continue to be the best in the world, said the defender on Onda Cero Sevilla. He added that the likes of Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo are the best players in the world right now, and they will be the biggest threat on Sunday. Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo are for me one of the biggest players in the world, and they are their biggest threat, he said. Real Madrid are expected to sign a right back this upcoming summer, and while this is something that is not on the top of their agenda, they will look to explore the market opportunities if everything is in place. As such, João's name has been linked, and while speaking about it, the 20-year-old said, "I have no record of any data of that. I don't know if my representatives have too. I am very happy at Sevilla. For me, it is a dream to be playing here, and my heart is here right now," the youngster said. Lastly, he admitted that Sevilla will travel to the Santiago Bernabeu on Sunday with extreme enthusiasm, adding that the clear objective will be to walk away with a win. "We face it with enthusiasm. It is a very nice game to always play at the Bernabeu. We have clear ideas. The game we have to play, and we will play for the win. The objective is to go to the Bernabeu on Sunday, and although it is very complicated game, we will go for the 3 points and next week win again," he concluded. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our next update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.